ran Marshall Faulk 8 of the first 11 plays. Why not go back with what brung you?
7 straight passes in this, being down 14-3, and I thought Mike March and that Ram offense got put out of character, of course, by the defense. But right here, I thought was a very critical play right here, because if this ball goes in the end zone the other way, of course the Patriots go on to win the football game. Momentum swung because now Warner scores a touchdown. 14 unanswered points got the Rams back in it. As Dan said, one of the all-time moves by Az-Zahir you see right here. The thing is when that momentum took a switch, there's only one thing to do. Yo, Murphy coming out of the backfield.
Great player. Down to the Denver 26. Marshall. Didn't run for many, but this is a touchdown. And the Denver lead is now just 17-7 at the half. Marshall. 44 yards down to the Giant 8. Here come the Rams. 3rd and goal from the 2. Faulk. Touchdown. 17-14. The lead is just a field goal.
He's been seen by Collins. You would have had a touchdown for the Giants.
They get a field goal out of it, Tom, at 20-14. 23-14. Here come the Rams. Kurt Warner, Tory Holt. 35 yards down to the 20. It's 1st and goal at the 8. Faulk. He's stopped. No, he's not. Oh, man. In the end zone. Touchdown, Tom. And now we got ourselves a ball game, 23-21.
And that's why he's the best touchdown maker in the league right now. Great second effort inside the 5-yard line. He can run for speed. He can run for power.
And he breaks his pinky on his throwing hand.
Yeah, rookie out of Oklahoma, very hard hitter, did a lot of damage to that football team today.
So here's Marshall Faulk back, and this could not be worse. An earlier injury like this kept him out for 5 weeks. So in comes Jamie Martin from
Weaver State.
And how did Martin do? Actually, they got smart, right?
Well, I think when they started this game, they wanted to give him some safe throws, allow him to get comfortable in that pocket. So a lot of the throws to Marshall Faulk early on, right here, the dump screen. Again, you couldn't throw it to a better guy. Marshall Faulk going to make the most of it. First down there, about 15 yards down the football field. Once we get comfortable, now let's go down the field and find Isaac Bruce.
And this is Isaac Bruce, 21 yards. So the first person to congratulate Jamie Martin is Kurt Warner. We're tied at 7 at the half. Late in the 4th, it's a 10-10 game. Dallas big underdogs. And then here comes Martin to Tory Holt, and you knew it wouldn't last. Dallas is not going to go to St. Louis. I don't care who's playing quarterback, because there's a 20-yard pickup. And then Isaac Bruce on the end around, 13 yards to the 32. The Rams are leading 14-0. Uh-oh, you know who? Marshall. God, I haven't said that all year.
It's been a while.
Picks it off. We haven't seen this from the Rams since last January. Faulk, reverse, no problem. All run for 158 yards, including this down to the 1. Bulger scores a touchdown. The St. Louis Rams, their first win of the season last week. And they said, you know what? We like it so much, just giving the ball to Marshall Faulk thing. The Marc Bulger, not Ray Bulger, the scarecrow, but Marc Bulger. If I only had Marshall Faulk. 6-yard touchdown, 7-0 Rams. Now to score 10-0 Rams over. So let's see. What about this Faulk guy? What the Faulk have the Rams been doing forgetting to get him the ball? They get him 10 yards here. The 15th man in NFL history to surpass 10,000 yards rushing. Congratulations. Then Bulger says, you know what? I can see why Kurt liked this. Hand it to him. It's a touchdown, and the Rams are ahead to stay 20-14.
And you can do so many things with Marshall Faulk. You see him lined up out of the backfield in the slot. You know something's going to happen. He comes in motion, comes around on the reverse. Look at the patience as he follows the guard, makes the cut inside, dips in, out, won't run out of bounds. He's a very strong runner. He goes to get the extra 2 or 3 yards. Then we're going to see him lined up in the backfield. And this screen, nice patience on the screen. Goes downfield, reading his blocks perfectly again. Another 13-yard gain for Mr. Faulk.
If I only had a handoff. It's a touchdown. And the Rams, Marshall Faulk, 4 touchdowns. Marshall now has not Ray Bulger, the scarecrow, but Marc Bulger. Yes, I have an arm. 40 yards to Faulk. And then maybe we can get a touchdown. Wow! Marc Bulger. But here's Bulger. Flip to Faulk. Marshall. 12 yards. Then Bulger. under a minute and a half. To Tory Holt. What do they all put on the Kurt Warner Superman jersey. Attack with the ground. Play stands, Tommy. So, Rams ball. Ball. Look at the cutback. 13 yards. That'll put it away 27-14.
Only Marshall Faulk can do this. You don't block anybody. The play is cut off. I reverse field. I go the other way, untouched into the end zone.
You know, St. Louis is still San Diego
Superchargers.
But then Marshall Faulk. How does he do it?
Well, you just watch the movement, watch the eyes, the vision, the ability to cut, the ability to shift his hips. He's a guy who just has that ability to run, and it's natural for him.
And then Faulk on the dump pass from Bulger and stripped by Marcellus Wiley from Columbia. And McNeil recovers, and the San Diego defense forced another turnover indeed. Down 17-7. Marc Bulger. If I only put the ball on the money, which he does. Isaac Bruce, what a throw. 27 yards, 17-14 is your score. Then Bulger.
Makes a great block to spring in.
Then Bulger, if I only had Marshall Faulk. Here's Donnie Edwards all over the field with the hit, and Faulk comes up limping. Had to leave the game. High ankle sprain, right ankle, but they think he'll play next Monday night. Meanwhile, if I only had circus catches by Isaac Bruce. Touchdown! What a play by Bruce. 24-21.
Later in the drive, Bulger showing his skills, escaping R.W. McQuarters, then completing to Isaac Bruce. Isaac Bruce, 6 catches for 141 yards, his 28th career 100-plus.
He looks a lot like Kurt Warner when he's in the pocket. Again, feet, head, and eyes underneath him. That's in perfect position to throw the football. Pocket's there. How accurate is that? Man, right on it. Catch it. What you'll love is how Ike Bruce comes out the back door. There's no better team in football when they get the ball in the run and running after the catch than the St. Louis Rams. Buffalo may argue with me a little bit, but now, look at his eyes and head. Is there some velocity on that ball? Sticks it right in there to Ike Bruce. That's a different angle. Beautiful throw. If he doesn't throw it right there, that ball's incomplete for interception. And finally here, in the pocket for him one more time, feet. I always treats the feet and where he steps into the pocket. You can make any throw from that position. How's this? Nice arc over the corner and enough velocity to beat the safety from coming over the top. Pitch and catch. Get his man the first down. Out of bounds to Tory.
Sees Kurt Warner. Here sitting. Made that decision this week in Marc Bulger. The Tin Man is starting for the St. Louis Rams. And with the Niners scoring first 7-0, Tory Holt with a pretty catch and a nice throw by Bulger. Look at Holt, Tom.
Great one-hand catch by Holt and a great route that he went. And this is what they were able to do.
Both having their way at this point. It's 10-7 Niners at the half. And then for the first time this year, we can say it. Marshall. 26 yards. We didn't stay in that. I know. But he had to come out, had the eye looked at. Later in the drive from the 2. Marshall. Had to say it quicker. It's just a 2-yard run. 14-10. The Rams take the lead. Faulk 18 carries 57 yards. Now it's 17-14 San Francisco. Bulger, after 2 fumbles earlier in the game, now looks good. The Dane good looker. Touchdown. Warner even says, way to go on the sideline toss. That's a given. And the Rams get the ball and return it almost to midfield. Bulger, Marshall Faulk. Marshall, inside the 10-0. Biggest game they've played in a while. 7-7 second quarter. Marc Bulger, the Tory Holt, 13 yards. Here come the Rams. Bulger, the Reverend, Isaac Bruce, St. Louis. Big road game. Where they're so Arizona in the game, not for long. Bulger, Isaac Bruce, passes Henry Ellard, and they've had some great receivers in this franchise history, from Crazy Legs and Fears all the way through. He's got the most, over 9,700 yards.
Shouldn't have been where he was.
So a hairy situation for Green Bay. And then in the Rams ensuing drive, Marc Bulger to Tory Holt. They just do this. They go for the jugular. We know that. This time it's on interceptions, but it's still turnovers indoors. Next drive, Bulger after the 2-minute warning. Ike Bruce, 13. Ike Bruce, 19. Ike Bruce, 8. The Reverend, 9 for 129. That sets up from the 9. Bulger. Holt, slant, touchdown. 2 to Holt,
21 touch.
Yeah, just watch this foot right here. The heel up on his toes, doesn't let the heel hit the line. Great job right there. And then right here, watch the Rams keep a lot of people in on the front end of the play. 6 in, max protect your quarterback, allow him to throw the football.
You got good receivers who can get open if the quarterback has some time. Bulger to Bruce, that catch puts Bruce, the 18th man to go over 10,000 yards receiving. Congratulations to the Rams. As the bus charged up, he's back starting at running back. What I was telling you about is Marc Bulger from Central Catholic High School in Pittsburgh. His folks at the game, so many friends, and boy, has he impressed. To Tory Holt.
The one-hand grab, great catch by Ty Street.
Now look, the Rams pile up numbers. Marc Bulger threw for close to 4, threw for 378. 11 to Tory Holt for 200 yards. Rams on 4th and 1, third quarter. Marshall. Boy, have they missed him. Boy, have we missed this. Number 30, Mike Brown gets spun around the quarters with good comeback speed. A 52-yard run by Faulk helped setting up Bulger. Tory Holt left the game with an injury. Now first play from scrimmage St. Louis. Look at this. Marshall. 18 yards for Faulk. Hello, 7-0 Rams. Here we go again.
Yeah, and if you have a good touchdown run by Marshall Faulk, that means the guys are blocking down the field. Look at Tory Holt hold that block. Had to hold it a long time.
It's gone. Rams, now a reverse. Look at this. Ike Bruce is going to throw to a wide-open Dane Looker. Oh, it's a good looker for 41 yards.
Yeah, Dane Looker's going to be the guy lined up in the backfield. You're going to see Ike Bruce come around on the play. Boy, the Rams used to do a lot of this. That's Dane Looker right there coming out of the backfield. A toss on the reverse look from quarterback to Bruce. The good delivery of the pass. Nice play.
And that sets up Marshall. 5-yard touchdown run. Second team, 4 by Leonard Little. Touchdown by Aeneas. There. This is vintage. Marshall. At the 15 to 10. Whoop! Down to the 5. And then second and goal. Why not let him get his third touchdown of the game? Marshall.
I gotta hurry up and get home. I want to hear him say Marshall.
Mike, meanwhile, Marshall Faulk and the Rams have won 12 straight at home, going back to last year. Marc Bulger, if I only could find Isaac Bruce. Touchdown. Seattle led 2-0. I didn't think it was going to hold up top in St. Louis. It's down 14-12, now 14-9.
Oh.
Tory Holt against True Fun on an underthrown ball. Under 6 to go. Rams on their own 15. Marshall. 28 yards. And then, Tom, on 3rd and 4, how does Marshall fall?
Eyes in the back of his head. The screen is dead. Everybody read it. Marshall turned out of it before he ever even saw the play.
And intercepted by Tommy Polley, who wanted a cracker. Marshall Faulk, 1-yard run. Very quickly, Rams 7, Bengals nothing.
Oh, that's going to play into things later on in the game.
Marc Bulger could hit Tory Holt many times. If I only could play all my games at home. 28-yard touchdown. It's Bulger to Holt, and the Rams, who are undefeated at home and they've won 13 straight going to last year, lead 17-7. Bulger, Marshall. And now it's a 27.
Rams saying Isaac Bruce, hey, man, we're okay. And Marc Bulger to Bruce. And after the catch, a little headbutt Bruce to Bly, and he says, Bruce tells the ref, wait a minute, that's my guy. But he gets an unsportsmanlike penalty, but the Rams would lose. I mean, why not? You're playing Detroit, they're terrible. We're tied at 10. Marshall. 2-yard touchdown. Bruised forearm. Well, and enter for the first time since the first week, Kurt Warner. Could he summon the old magic to Brandon Manamaliu to 8 yards? But on 3rd and 15, Warner, rusty, fires. Too high. Force the punt. Rams get it again. Still down 10. 3 and change. Warner. Ball. Underneath for 5. 2nd and 10. Warner. Underneath to Sean McDonald.
Lead late 3rd, 10-9. However, look at Marshall Faulk with an 18-yard run, a first down Rams.
Down in the red zone for any official.
All right, Mark, I'm sorry. So Bulger comes back. If I only could find Isaac Bruce. Touchdown. 8 yards. Marshall Faulk.
Marshall Faulk. First down yardage and more.
Enough wins to get to the playoffs, where it's win you're in, lose you're out. That's the drama he truly loves now.
He has a long way to go. Here is Marshall Faulk, and he doesn't have as far as he did to go.
Faulk, you saw what his, we've seen him run the football. Look at what he's averaged. These are yards from scrimmage. Jim Brown, of course, the all-time leader at 125. Marshall Faulk in second place, almost 120 yards a game. A game. Jimmy Williams in at corner now.
Second down. Faulk again. Tiptoeing up the sideline. I don't know how long he stayed in bounds.
You got to see Marshall Faulk now get to the outside. He can just watch this. You talk about balance and motion. He gets the first down. But what you talk about, you know, when you watch him, just watch his hands, folks, and his feet, how he gets open. He sees the open area, catches the ball with his hands. Look at this. Nice. Just when you talk about soft hands on a receiver, he has them. And he also, most importantly, finds the open area.
He wants to be a minister when his football career is over. 7 catches,
56-yard touchdown, 24-7 at the half. 27-10 Seahawks fourth quarter. If I only could find Brandon Malamala, Marc Bulger with a